Everyone tried to do the things that he did. He would drive down, dunk on people with the tongue wagging and all that stuff. What he became, the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow. When you have a guy with the kind of notoriety, the kind of popularity that Michael has, it is good for the whole entire league. You know, y'all keep calling.
New York City is our setting for today's contest. And there's been no shortage of buzz in the streets leading up to this game. Good evening, everyone. With Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. On our sidelines tonight reporting, David Aldridge. We've got a major game on the road tonight for the Bulls. Mike, they're taking on their Eastern Conference rivals, the New York Knicks.
And it's Michael Jordan who really has his work cut out for him in this one. Only his 5th game back since his big return. And he has to take on a very physical and intimidating Knicks squad.
I think this game cannot get enough build-up. It's going to be a beauty. Clark, let's widen the lens and look at the bigger picture. This game has potential conference implications.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, you're right. For both teams, this game is a twofer. So a chance here for either team to protect or improve where they are in the standings. And because of that and just the fact that these teams are so competitive, it's going to be a hard-fought, entertaining game.
Going over the starting lineup for the Bulls, it's B.J. Armstrong at the point. Then the dynamic duo of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Then it's Tony Kukoc at the 4. Down low, they've got Will Perdue. For the Knicks, they'll start off with Derek Harper and John Starks in the backcourt, with Anthony Bonner and Charles Oakley at the 3 and 4. And at center, Patrick Ewing.
It's going to be interesting to see how Jordan takes on this Knicks team. Will he try to outsmart New York, or is he ready to go toe-to-toe?
Oakley kicks to Starks. Offline with his 3.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Here is Bonner after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Clark, big challenges historically have a way of bringing out the best in Michael Jordan.
And Kevin, I think that's exactly why this is a game people have circled on the schedule for a while. This atmosphere, taking on a rival on their home court.
Take a break.
You know that gets the competitive juices of Michael Jordan stoked up.
Yep, that's what drives him. You're right. The first free throw is good. Hey, Clark, something we're going to be watching closely. John Starks in his defensive effort right now against Michael Jordan.
Kevin, that is a ginormous task, but one that Starks doesn't back away from, and I think he's up to the challenge. He knows how to be a pest and make it difficult for Michael Jordan and limit MJ's effectiveness on the offensive end.
It is going to be must-see basketball.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you got to like the leadership Harper gives this team. I mean, you can count on him to run the offense and play solid defense, too.
Just 2 days ago, Jordan hit a buzzer beater to steal the win off the Atlanta Hawks. Not bad for only your 4th game back in the NBA.
You know, he also, Mike, was the leading scorer in that game as well, racking up 32 points. Chicago fans were very glad to see him show up like that in the clutch.
Here's Bonner. No good on the shot. Nice D from Pippen. Armstrong kicks to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. Kukoc from outside buries the long-range jumper.
Kukoc, a reliable shooter off the catch. He's got a nice, sweet lefty stroke.
Harper the pass to Bonner. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The pass to Oakley. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the triple. Harper's got 5 points so far. Big expectations for Michael Jordan tonight, Coach, especially on the offensive end of things.
Yeah, people are hoping his explosiveness returns. They want to see the guy who can drop 40-plus points in a night like it's nothing.
And Michael Jordan hoping to pick up David Aldridge where he left off in 1993.
Thanks very much. The big question for everyone tonight, of course, is MJ really back? Is he ready for these Knicks? Got a chance to talk to Michael earlier today, and his attitude is to relax and, as he said, let the game come to him. Worth noting, in the shoot-around this afternoon, he did hit 2 half-court shots back-to-back. Maybe that's a sign, guys.
That's pretty impressive, David. Thanks for the report. And Clark, you never know. Maybe it's foreshadowing of some sort.
Well, I tell you what, it was never part of my routine to take any shot that I didn't think I was going to take in the game. And a half-court heave was not on my shot-taking agenda. But I do think it speaks to Jordan's confidence coming into this one.
And feels he can do anything.
He can.
Something we expect to see Chicago doing in this one, Clark, is trying to stop Starks from sinking three-pointers.
Yeah, because if he gets going from behind the arc and finds a rhythm, that could mean real trouble for the Bulls. So I think they'll try to run him off the line and keep him from knocking down threes all game long.
That'll be a chase to watch. And so it's New York with it, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Shot from the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
2 minutes.
The Bulls leading by 8.
2 minutes.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
And that's now 10 points for Jordan. Armstrong against Harper. Pass to Starks. Launches a 3. That shooting slump for Starks is still hanging around. It's got to be frustrating. You talk about a hostile crowd, Coach. These Knicks fans are going to be very vocal, it seems, all game long.
It's part of what makes Knicks home games so intimidating. Just being in this building can give teams nerves. And it could be a factor for the Bulls in this one if they let the crowd get under their skin.
Yep. And so New York calls timeout. Their first. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Smith checked in for Oakland. Davis comes in for Butler. And Anthony subbed in for Harper. The Bulls also changing it up. Longley comes in for Will Perdue. And it's Blunt in for Kukoc. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Will it go? Smith.
An athletic 6'9" forward, Blunt has what you want in a good defensive player.
John Starks looking out of sorts in this one. Jordan is having his way.
And you see Jordan wearing number 45 out there. The same number he was wearing on the baseball diamond. Not his usual 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, if he wanted to be 23 again, he'd have to pull it down from the rafters back home. He retired, so they retired his jersey. But it's still a little weird to see him wearing 45.
Pippen, the pass to Longley. Here's Blunt. And here's Jordan outside. Rebounded by Anthony. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the inside. Starks. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Zero fear in John Starks' game. He is always in attack mode, taking it inside without thinking twice about it.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Early on, they built this lead on the power of paint points.
Being aggressive in the paint can take a team out of a game early.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
Jordan passes to Blunt. Here's Jordan. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
The Knicks
saw that time on the clock and let that shot fly perfectly.
And that is how you end the quarter. Gets it to go, and they are elated at the break.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to New York City, where the Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks. And our second quarter is getting going here. The Bulls leading by 15.
The atmosphere in this building right now is fantastic as we go into the second quarter. This New York crowd is making noise and letting their Knicks know they've got their back.
The energy of these New York home games, Clark, it is one of a kind.
Well, it's a special place. The fans really know the game and love it. And this is what basketball is all about to me. Two great teams going at it while the fans are being heard loud and clear.
Yep, they know the game so well. You're so right. That free throw good from Pippen. Well, Clark, in the first quarter, Starks didn't seem to give Michael Jordan too much trouble.
No, he certainly didn't, Kevin, and that's a credit to Michael Jordan. I think Starks didn't expect Jordan to be as sharp as he was. He's going to have to turn it up defensively if he's going to disrupt MJ.
Really amp it up. You're right. Taking a look at the Bulls. Armstrong is out there with Jordan. Then it's Longley. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Bonner goes right into the coverage to draw the foul.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You have to respect Bonner's workmanlike approach. He's a very dedicated player who just wants to do his part to help the team.
One thing that hasn't suffered with Jordan since his leave of absence is efficiency from the free throw line. He enters this game having only missed 5 of about 30 total attempts. That's pretty good.
Jordan's free throw shooting has always been a hallmark of his game, averaging around 84% on shots from the stripe. That muscle memory clearly serving him well.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
Love the way he cleaned up the miss and then flushed it back home.
Yeah, wasn't that impressive, Clark? Great effort from him to see the play through.
Stayed with it.
Yep.
And that's the level of effort they'll need in order to erase this deficit.
Here's Bonner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
This locker room loves having Harper on their side. Derek is always looking to pass.
Jordan against Starks. The drive by Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No foul.
He couldn't quite convert. Almost had the and one.
Physical defense, making him earn it from the line.
The Knicks making a switch here. Oakley's checked in. Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
You know, looking at this Knicks team, this is the first time they've really been at full strength this season. Injuries really took its toll on them.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
New York calls timeout. Coach, now that injuries are hopefully behind them, is it smooth sailing for these Knicks?
Well, now they have to get used to these new lineups fast because the postseason is not a place to be figuring things out. So hopefully they click in the next few games.
They're going to have to.
Coming off that pick, had all the separation he needed.
And once he got that separation, Clark, there was no stopping him.
And he capitalized with the emphatic finish.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end, willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better.
Now, here is Jordan. 20 points for him.
Defense tries a little too hard to stop Jordan, and he smartly draws the foul. It makes you feel a little nostalgic to see Michael Jordan back in New York, a place where he's been a part of some heated and iconic games against the Knicks.
Clark, this is Jordan's 5th game back with the Bulls, but it still feels like he's in the middle of his return.
Kevin, I agree with you. The return tour, not quite over yet, but seeing him here on the Knicks' home turf again, it's almost like he never left.
Yeah, thank goodness he is back.
Yes.
And Ewing with the block.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
Harper's shot's good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
What a game so far for Michael Jordan, coach. He's playing very assertively on offense.
And Patrick Ewing has not been able to do much about it. His own numbers just don't even come close to Jordan so far.
Pretty surprising. Here is Bonner. Pass to Oakley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harper. Come on. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Some changes for Chicago. Who comes in for Wennington. And Kerr subbed in for Armstrong.
Steve Kerr.
The Bulls leading by 10. Left side, Jordan. Pippen dishes to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Jordan's got 23 points.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
That's from
The ball goes up
Steve
and
Kerr.
Jordan brings it down. Nothing the defense can do about it.
Poked away. Kerr with it. Patrick Ewing covering. Kerr the pass to Pippen. Shoots over Harper. Pippen, no luck.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
And the Knicks miss again. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago
2 minutes
Bulls.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Banked in off the glass.
Michael Jordan.
He's got 27.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge. David, what do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, since Jordan's big return, Chicago is just 2-2. From what I'm overhearing in the huddle, they think this could be a big night. Guys?
Wouldn't that be something, David? Thanks for that. Mike, sounds like the Bulls have a lot of good energy right now.
A win here would certainly be a statement.
Scottie Pippen.
It would also help
Assist
show
from
people that MJ
Michael
is back.
Jordan.
And that these Bulls mean business.
Big time, you're right. There's the lob to the hoop. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Jordan's got 30.
You know, finding ways to build their lead, to expand it. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And it's because they're playing selfless basketball, doing an outstanding job running and executing their plays.
New York calls timeout.
You know, I can imagine the coach is giving them an earful about what's happening in the paint. They've got to clean that up.
Yeah, their interior defense has been too easy to crack. Time to get physical down low.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Smith checked in for Oakland. Davis comes in for Bonner. And Anthony subbed in for John Starks. Chicago also making some changes. Longley's checked in for Purdue. And it's Blunt in for Tony Kukoc. Now, here's Kerr. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And here's Jordan outside. Not going to go that time. So New York will take it the other way.
Steve Kerr. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Anthony against Kerr. Harper the pass to Anthony. Knocked away. It's stolen by Kerr. Right side, Jordan. And Jordan matching his game high from a few days ago in Atlanta. He's got 32.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
Trying to get something going. And then Ewing with the jam.
Really strong putback from underneath that time.
Yeah, good luck, right, Clark, when he has the ball in his hands.
Exactly.
They love his determination down there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls lead by 21. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. The sun has begun to set here in New York City as we get ready to jump back into action here in the home of the Knicks. Welcome back, everyone, to New York, with the Knicks taking on a head-to-head battle with the Chicago Bulls. It's been another memorable Knicks home game so far. The Bulls leading by 21.
How great is it to see Michael Jordan back in his Bulls uniform? I mean, this is a team he's led to some incredible highs. And you can already see guys feeding off his energy, his talent, and his competitive spirit.
Let's hear from David Aldridge. David, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. With his performance tonight, Michael Jordan is on track to break a record, his own. MJ currently holds the record for most points scored by an opponent against the Knicks in New York. And that's 50 points, which he racked up way back in 1986. This could be another historic night for Jordan in Gotham. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, Mike, wouldn't that be something if Jordan can pull it off?
And the funny thing is, this makes it hard not to root for him a little.
Right.
Because it would be special to get to see him pull it off.
That'd be a lot of fun. They've got Derek Harper. Ewing is out there with Oakley. Then it's Bonner. And it's Starks in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Brad Nelson. And since his return to Chicago, Jordan has remarked, Mike, that he sees this as Pippen's team now. What do you think?
And that speaks to the respect Jordan has for Pippen. Scotty did a great job leading this team while Michael was away, but I know everyone is glad to have him back.
Including you and I.
Jordan.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Well, after a hot first half, Jordan has been looking very dominant, Mike, on the offensive end.
And you can tell it has the Knicks frustrated. They were hoping he'd still be getting back up to speed, but he's looked like his old self so far.
Amazing, isn't it? My goodness. So it's the Knicks now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Starks. Rebound by the Bulls. Kukoc has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jordan dishes to Pippen. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Gotta keep Purdue off the boards. He will burn you when you don't box him out.
To the middle, here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Fantastic finish.
Clark, he's made a habit of dunks like that.
Very comfortable off the floor.
The Bulls leading by 23. Well, Clark, it seems so far in this game, Jordan has been able to outwork Starks' defensive efforts.
Yeah, I agree with you there. He seems to be just one step ahead, really sharp. Starks might end up regretting making it known that he thought he could tie up MJ.
He'll challenge him the whole way, you know that.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
Strong move by Harper. That's the advantage of having size in the backcourt. It makes the team more versatile at both ends.
Stolen by Ewing. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Armstrong against Harper. Here's Ewing. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Oakley living up to his reputation. A hard foul that time. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First team foul.
It's going to go on Charles Oakley. Bulls seem to be doing everything, Mike, they can to silence this New York crowd.
Yeah, if these fans are bothering them, they're doing a great job hiding it. And nothing shuts up a crowd like the opposing team having control of the game.
And they've got control right now. Williams, he's checked in for New York. Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Inside, here's Starks.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now, excels at getting into his man and making things hard.
Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there, and it completely baffled the defender.
Cloak loose. Here is Bonner, defended by Pippen. Starks with it. Outside Williams, on the clock. Driving to the basket. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for New York. Smith checked in for Oakland. Davis comes in for Bonner. And Anthony subbed in for John Starks. Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Bushler comes in for Pippen.
You know, I gotta say, Michael Jordan has looked good since making his return to the league. Generally speaking, we just weren't really sure what we could expect from him.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Here is Armstrong. No points in the game yet for him. You know, Clark, Jordan has had to get back up to speed since returning to the NBA.
No doubt about it. Only 7 for 28 from the floor in his first game back. Clearly some rust there, and it ended up being a loss, but he's bounced back and is looking more and more like the MJ we remember now.
Well said. The Bulls making a switch here. Luntz checked in. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Now here's Davis. He dishes it to Williams. Back to Davis. New York moving it around. Smith the pass to Anthony. The kick out to Harper for three. And the three ball is good. Harper's got 14.
Good to see Harper knock down the triple, trying to help space the floor ball.
And it's Michael Jordan, coach, who has looked firmly in control in the back half of this game.
Meanwhile, Ewing has kind of been diminished out there. Not much of a contest right now between these two stars. These are two teams we've seen clash many times, including when the Knicks defeated the Bulls in last year's playoffs. A fiercely competitive series.
And it's Anthony with the ball for New York. Passes to Smith. Now here is Davis. Here's Anthony, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, Greg is a guy who doesn't play outside of himself. He's a hard-nosed defender and good, impressive quickness, too.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Jordan inside. He's guarded by Harper. No good from Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Longley. And a good offensive ball. And he gets the bucket. Longley's got his first points of the game.
Boy, tremendous advantage on the offensive boards for Longley there. Easy putback for him.
On the wing, Davis. Outside, Harper. Back to Anthony. There's the pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Anthony's shot is off. Now, Jordan. We all know the scoring record for this building, and Jordan is flirting with it right now. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome, everyone, for the fourth quarter here in New York. It's been a great game here today so far, with the Knicks going up against the Bulls. With all eyes on the returning Michael Jordan.
As we get into the home stretch here, the question of whether or not Jordan has his legs back is a little more important.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Blunt. Kerr is out there with Michael Jordan. And there's Wennington. And it's Bushler in at the 3 spot. But Clark, in a competitive game, Jordan might just have to tough it out on the floor.
You know, some guys think the only way to get in real basketball shape is to play the games, and I'm in that camp. And certainly if that's true, then Jordan probably wants to get as much action as he can since he's looking to get playoff ready.
And I know he cannot wait. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't go. And it's Chicago the other way. Clark, you look back at the course of this game. Starks has not been able to impact Michael Jordan's game as much, I think, as he would have liked.
Hey, it's pretty elementary. Trying to defend and stop Jordan and keep him from being effective is a hard thing to do, even if Jordan is a little off his game and maybe rusty. MJ's been able to tough it out no matter what kind of defense Starks has provided.
What a testament to Jordan's talent. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Wennington. Jordan down low. Davis is there. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Wennington.
This New York crowd has been quieted down. Jordan single-handedly responsible for that.
Anthony dishes to Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass.
Coach, the Knicks' legendary home court advantage not seeming like such a factor right now.
No, it is not. The Bulls have shaken off the boos and jeers, and now they're looking to send these fans home disappointed.
Hey, you got to pay attention to the scouting reports. You know that Bushler is an effective shooter, especially from the mid-range.
Pass to Davis. Outside Williams. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, the dunk was nice, but what about the fantastic screen, too?
Wasn't that fun? Creating separation, making everything else easier. One more basket, and Jordan ties the record in this arena. He's got 48.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
Coach, you know, the Bulls really did a solid job chasing Starks off the perimeter in this game.
Terrific defensive pressure to limit his output from range. Chicago knew that was part of Starks' game that they wanted to target, and they managed to shut it down effectively.
You bet they did.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Christie's checked in for Hubert Davis. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Purdue, he's checked in for Blunt. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
Rick Anthony at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Jordan breaking his own record and setting a new one here in the Big Apple.
Good defense. Does not matter. Jordan's unaffected.
Williams kicks to Anthony. Pass to Christie. Tipped away. And here is Jordan. Pass to Wennington. Back to Jordan. Here is Purdue. Kerr outside. Now the pass to Wennington. Outside for Jordan. Just 3 to shoot. The record continues to climb for Michael Jordan.
At 6'6" with his crazy hops, Jordan could be a problem down low.
Pass to Christie. To the paint. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And he lays it straight in.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Quality pass by Bushler. He's a true team-first guy.
Now here's Anthony. Williams finds Anthony.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Williams. Anthony on the wing. Pass to Christie. On the wing, Williams. Here's Christie. And it's off from 3-point range. Bushler, the pass to Kerr. Here's Bushler. He's guarded by Williams. Jordan against Christie. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Oakley, he's checked in for Smith. And then for Chicago. Simpkins comes in for Wennington. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Count that bucket.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Anthony, the pass to Christie. Williams with the ball. Passes to Christie. Jacks up a three. Bushler with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Jordan dishes to Harper. Purdue. Jordan looking around. Outside Harper. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
They've turned it up a notch here during this home stretch.
They are saving their best basketball for when it mattered the most. That's how you secure a win.
Christie kicks to Anthony. Up top, Oakley. They need this. And again, it's the Knicks missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jordan passes to Harper. The shot, no good. And so it's New York with it. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. Anthony against Jordan. It's off. And so, Mike, the Bulls come out a winner here tonight. A big victory for them against the Knicks.
And a triumphant return to New York City for Michael Jordan. Just a regular season contest, but having MJ back in the building certainly made this one feel special.